What's up everyone, Bartoli's Hideout Gaming here, and today we're diving deep into the legendary exploits of our favorite archaeologist, Lara Croft. From uncovering ancient artifacts to battling mythical creatures and surviving against the odds, Lara has cemented her place as one of the gaming greatest legends. Join us as we explore her most incredible achievements, showcasing the adventures that have defined her legacy and captivated millions around the globe. So grab your gear and get ready to relive Lara Croft's top 7 greatest achievements. And we'll start with surviving Yamatai and defeating Himiko. In the 2013 reboot Tomb Raider, Lara is shipwrecked on the mythical island of Yamatai, which is situated in an area known for mysterious disappearance and supernatural powers. Yep, anyone trying to leave the island would end up either dead or sent back to where they were. But you know what? Do you think this will ever stop Miss Croft? No. Lara discovers that the island's supernatural storms that prevented people of leaving are somehow tied to Himiko's spirit, and therefore she goes from a naive and crying baby to a stone-cold killer, wrecking anyone who tries to stop her to get to Himiko and ultimately break the cycle, calming the storms and allowing her and her friends to escape the island. Okay, next entry in this list, locking Winston in the freezer. Of course, this entry is a more lighthearted and funnier than the previous one, but don't get me wrong, it also holds a unique significance among the oldest Tomb Raider fans. Winston, Lara's butler who keeps following her around the manor, is one of the most prominent features of the old Tomb Raider games. He's featured in the Croft Manor levels, and he's definitely the guy that spends more time with us players. The old guy is completely harmless, and the most he does is carrying around a metal tray to protect him from Lara, that's right, when she tries to shoot him on the training ground. Been there, done that, so did you, right? With that being said, after spending countless hours with him, you kinda get tired of him and of his disgusting farts. So most players simply choose to lock him in the freezer and move on with their lives. Next on the list we got defeating the T-Rex. So here's the deal guys, a little while back I've done a video and ranked the T-Rex as one of the easiest boss fights in the series, and I got a lot of shit from you guys, so I guess I'll put him here as one of Lara's greatest achievements so far. How's that? Are you happy? Jokes aside guys, to be fair, killing a freaking T-Rex is a badass move from Lara and one that needs to be celebrated. So well done Miss Croft. You probably just ended the Tyrannosaurus Rex species within 3 games, so congrats. Moving on to number 4, we have locating all the pieces of the Excalibur. One of the best aspects of the Tomb Raider games is the amazing way they take certain parables from history, reconceptualize them in their own unique way and trace them to Lara somehow. And locating pieces of the great King Arthur's iconic sword Excalibur in Legend is one such history lesson that no one will sleep on anytime soon. After learning of her mother's history with the Excalibur and realizing that she may still be alive somewhere, Lara sets out to locate fragments of said sword around the world in the hope that reassembling them would give her more information. The fragments of the sword gives its holder strange powers, and understandably, Lara goes through a lot of trouble to get them in her hands. She fights off with the Yakuza, she travels to Ghana, to Siberia, and even unexpectedly discovers King Arthur's tomb and comes face to face with a serpent monster. So that's why locating these pieces is, in my opinion, an incredible achievement for Lara. Moving on to number 3, preventing an actual apocalypse and defeating Trinity in the process. In the new survival timeline, Lara has continued problems with the secret organization known as Trinity. They are a group of power-hungry fanatics who seek powerful ancient artifacts as a source of strength, not caring what consequences of acquiring these artifacts would be. Running with this concept in Shadow of the Tomb Raider, the organization acquires a godly Mayan dagger that holds cataclysmic powers divine enough to trigger a chain of events that would result in the end of the world. Trinity wants to use the apocalyptic event to remake the world on its own terms and exercise force control over its people. Lara, with the assistance of an ancient goddess, puts a stop to their plans by killing most of the High Council members of the organization and saving the freaking world. So here we go. Brilliant achievement in my opinion. Right, moving on. This entry might be even crazier than the one before because Lara goes face to face with the literal gods. Since we're talking about gods and stuff, let me tell you this. I know defeating a god in the end of a game usually only happens in JRPGs, but knowing Lara as we know, she is definitely capable of such achievements. It's no secret that Lara isn't a normal human being. She's fearless, she has a knack for jumping into trouble before thinking, and definitely holds a dark side to her Good Samaritan persona. She also has no qualms about diving headfirst into a one-on-one battle with an ancient god that she seemingly has no power over. And that's exactly what she does when she comes across the Egyptian god of chaos, Set, in the last revelation. After accidentally setting the tyrant god free from his powerful curse and let him out in the world, Lara's sole goal is to rectify what she did wrong. However, to do that, she has to find, liberate and work together with another ancient Egyptian god, Horus. Unfortunately, things don't go her way and she's forced to improvise, taking on Set alone. She eventually figures it out and somehow manages to seal Set forever, but she cannot escape the tomb in time and she is lost in its destruction. And last but not least, number 1, realizing some secrets are meant to be protected. A lot of the theme of this franchise, especially since Crystal Dynamics took over, revolves around Lara somehow not being able to fully process her father's death and constantly chasing ghosts of the past to get a glimpse of his genius. She's obsessed by it, and it doesn't help that the world thinks of Lara Croft as a mad historian with no sense of reality. She vows to prove everyone wrong, even if it means publicizing a kind of information to the world that would cause more harm than good, like finding an artifact that would give its owner divine immortality. That however changes in Rise of the Tomb Raider when Lara finds out that in order to prove the existence of the divine source and the possibility of immortality, she's going to have to put a lot of people's lives at risk. Realizing that the cost of the truth heavily outweighs its results, she decides to destroy the divine source and put an end to her obsession forever, even if it means keeping the world in the dark about her father. And there you have, Raiders, these were 7 of Lara Croft's greatest achievements in video gaming. Let me know in the comment section below if you agree with my list, and also tell me something spectacular that Lara has done that deserves to be mentioned in this video. I look forward to hearing your thoughts. Anyways guys, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Bartoli's Hideout signing out, thanks for watching, stay safe, and until our next adventure.